Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Houston Congressman Al Green protesting during the president's speech and paying for it with a forced removal from the chamber and later a formal censure from a majority of his House colleagues.
His incivility has to be met with incivility. We're going to have to demonstrate. We're going to have to get in the way.
Meantime, many other Democrats silently expressed their frustration with a scornful messages written on paddles, an action Speaker Johnson later criticized as childish. Panel, what do you say, forthright or fourth grade?
I was embarrassed for the Democrats. I really was. It was pathetic. And I understand that we're going to hear, well, there are some Republicans who were ugly to former Democratic presidents. They were just as wrong. And if they weren't censured, they should have been censured. It's not right. You have to appreciate the office. You don't have to like everything that the president does, but you appreciate the office. So I don't understand what happened with Representative Green. I really don't. I don't think he's accomplished anything. He's becomes basically just a joke. Let the president give his speech. I mean, the Democrats had a good counter. They had Senator Slotnick from Michigan give her side. He was very reasoned and I think not unreasonable. And I think that the differences the Democrats have with President Trump is on policy. Holding up these stupid signs and the other stuff, that's too much. And I will say this about President Trump's speech. That's the best speech he's ever given.
Okay, hold on here. I want to ask Chow, because Chow frequently has to give people strategies for getting their life back together. Now, as a Democrat, how do you give the Democrats a strategy to get their relevance back together?
Well, let's just say, like, decorum was off the table long before Monday, Tuesday night, whatever night that speech was. So this did not begin just recently. This began with Donald Trump. This culture of incivility and name-calling and bashing, and, you know, I'm just embarrassed for our children that they get to watch adults behave in this manner on all sides, quite frankly.
30 seconds, Bob.
It's good to see that Trump derangement syndrome is still alive and was on full display Tuesday night. This was the best speech President Trump's ever given.
All right, tomorrow.
2022, Marjorie Taylor Greene hollered at Biden. 2023, she did the same thing. Lauren Bubbitt hollered at 2022. 2024, Margaret Taylor. No censures whatsoever. Al Green do it one time in his almost 30 years of being there, he gets censored. Who is the crybaby?
All right, Charles Blank. All right, Charles Blank.
You know what's interesting is, like, I disagree with the reason that Congressman Al Green did it, but I at least give him credit for doing what he genuinely believes in. All these other Democrats sit there and talk about how this is a threat to democracy, he's destroying the fabric of this country, this and this, but all they can do is bring themselves to, like, boo. You know, he was like, at least I'm going to stand up and get kicked out and censured for it. I disagree. I think if everybody would just take the heat down a little bit and chill out, they would realize that what is happening is going to be beneficial for everyone in the long run when you see some of the stuff. And they will have a greater impact if they were more willing to work with the other side.
Final 15 to Bob.
The censure vote, by the way, was a bipartisan vote.